So come, let me show you a magic today. Whenever I'm going to add these details into my Google Sheets like the product name, product type, the key features, the target audience and then the tone, automatically within seconds and in real time the product description will be generated and added into my Google Sheets. And yes, you can see it is successfully added within seconds and in real time. And yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we are going to create in today's video. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can automatically generate product descriptions using AI and Pabbly for your own e-commerce store. And if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. So now I showed you how this automation is going to work, but now let's see how you can create this. So for that you have to log in inside your Pabbly Connects account if you are an existing user. But if you are a new user, you're going to get the Pabbly Connect landing page URL in the description box below. Go on that URL, you're going to get the option of sign up for free. Click on that sign up for free and sign up inside Pabbly Connect. And you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month once you click on sign up for free. So yes, now I'm an existing user, so I've logged in and opened my workflow builder. You also have to come on this window first. After coming on this window, I'll let you know that this window is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So what we have to do is we have to click on this add trigger button. And once we click on this add trigger button, we have to search for Google Sheets. So let's search for Google Sheets and select Google Sheets. For the event, we have to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row and click on this connect. Now it is giving me the webhook URL using which we're going to create the connection between this Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this webhook URL and open our Google Sheets. So you have to go towards this extensions, add-ons and then get add-ons. And after coming towards this get add-ons, you have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. You have to type Pabbly Connect Webhooks and select it. So as you can see that I have already installed this extension. That's the reason it is giving me the option of uninstall. But if you haven't installed this extension, you're going to get the option of install right over here. You have to click on this install and install this extension. And after installing this extension, you have to refresh your spreadsheet. It is really important to refresh your spreadsheet, otherwise you'll not be able to get the option of this Pabbly Connect Webhooks right over here in your extensions tab. After getting this option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks, you have to go towards this initial setup. And now it is asking me for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So we have to first paste this webhook URL which we copied from the workflow. And now for the trigger column, we have to enter the trigger column. So the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row will be sent towards your webhook URL. So for me, I want to send 5 details towards my webhook URL. So I'm going to keep my trigger column as E because I want to send product name, product type and this till tone. But if you want to send 4 details or 3 details, you can keep the trigger column as D or C according to your own spreadsheet and your own choice. Now after entering this webhook URL and the trigger column, we have to click on this submit. And once we click on this submit, it is saying setup configured successfully. And with this, we have successfully created a connection between our Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. But over here, you're going to see it is saying waiting for webhook response, and in order to capture this webhook response we have to do a test submission. So let's close this, go towards this extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks and switch on this button which is send on event. So it is really important to switch on this button because once this button is switched on, what is going to happen is that whenever a new event is going to occur in this spreadsheet, automatically the details will be sent towards the webhook URL which is towards Pabbly Connect. So as you can see that we have successfully switched on this button. Now let's do the test submission. So to do this test submission, I'm going to enter the product name, the product type, the key features, the target audience and then the tone. And with this we have successfully completed the test submission. So now let's open our workflow and Pabbly is going to capture the response of the same test submission over here. We just have to wait for a few seconds. And once we wait for a few seconds, you're going to see Pabbly has successfully captured the response. You're going to see the tone, the target audience, the spreadsheet name and the rest of the details too. Alright, now using these details, I'm going to generate this product description. For that, I'm going to use OpenAI. So let's click on this add new action step. For the action application, I'm going to search for OpenAI. So to generate the description, I'm going to use OpenAI. If you wish, you can definitely use Gemini or Perplexity. It depends upon you. Pabbly supports most of the AI tools. Now let's select this OpenAI as the action application. For the event, we have to select ChatGPT and click on this connect. Now, if you have already created a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect, you have to go to its select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and it is asking for the token. And to get this token, we have to follow this help text, and it is saying kindly visit your OpenAI API key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So let's go towards our OpenAI API key page to get this API key. And once we open this page, we have to go towards this create new secret key button. You have to enter your key name, select the project, and click on this create secret key. Your key has been created, so let's copy this key and paste it right over here in your workflow and click on this done. And once we click on this done, with this we have successfully created a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's select the AI model. So I'm going to look for GPT-5 because I want to generate the descriptions using GPT-5. You can select any another AI model according to your own choice. Now I'm going to enter the prompt using which we're going to generate the product descriptions. So I'm going to enter my prompt, and as you can see that I've successfully entered my prompt. And now using this prompt, we're going to generate the product description. But for that, we have to enter the details. Alright, so one by one, I'm going to enter all of these details like the product name and the rest. But we are not going to enter the details manually by tapping it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and changes with every new response received. So one by one, I'm going to map all of these details. And we do mapping so that our workflow can run in real time, and every time we receive a new response, we can change it automatically without any manual intervention. So one by one, I'm going to map all of these details. As you can see that I've provided the guidelines, and now I'm going to click on this save and send test request. So I have entered the prompt according to my own needs. You can tailor it according to yours. Alright, we just have to wait for a few seconds till my AI agent is going to generate me the product description. And once we're going to wait for a few seconds, you're going to see that automatically my AI agent is going to generate me the description using the same details which we entered right now. Alright, so just let's wait for a few seconds till it is generating the description. And as you can see that we have successfully received the response, and we're going to see it has successfully generated the description. In this message content, I'm just going to expand it, and as you can see that this is the description. So now let's add this description into our Google Sheets. For that, I'm going to click on this add new action step. For the action application, I'm going to search for Google Sheets, select it. For the event, we have to select it as update cell value because I want to update a cell value which is this, and add the product description here. Alright, now let's click on this connect. If you have already created a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, go to its this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. Now you have to select the Gmail account with the help of which you want to create this connection, and Pabbly is going to ask you for some permissions. So what you have to do is you have to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because your data is 100% safe with us, no need to worry. For the spreadsheet, we have to select the spreadsheet in which we want to update the details. So over here you're going to see my spreadsheet is AI product descriptions and the sheet is sheet 1. Alright, so let's select the same, and now for the range we have to enter the range which we need to update. So as you can see that this is the range which I need to update, which is F4. So let's enter F4 over here. But right now it is F4, but with every new response it is going to change. It will be F5, 6, 7 and so on. But you can see that this F is constant, which is this F is stable. Alright, so what we can do is we can simply keep this F as static but map the row index which is 4. So I'm going to search for row index and map it. So now this 4 is going to change. It will turn into 5, 6 and so on, but this F will remain same. Now for the value, I'm going to map the response which my AI agent generated, which is the product description, and click on this save and send test request. Now we have received the positive response that we have added the description, and as you can see the description is added. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now whenever, like I showed you in the starting of this video, that whenever I'm going to add all of these details within seconds and in real time, the description will be generated and added right over here. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll add the workflow link of my workflow in the description box below. You can just see my prompt, copy it for your own business and create this for your own business. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.